Hey everybody, this is part 2 of our course on how to deal more powerfully with your thoughts for the month of March. And in the first one we introduced the idea that your brain is like a very powerful supercomputer. Unfortunately it's bored much of the time and it's sending out all these thoughts, most of which you can ignore or put in the spam folder. I want to change the way you think about your thoughts again, and all of these metaphors are designed to separate you, your sense of yourself, from your thoughts, because very often the thing that causes us problems is when we think our thoughts are us, when we think our thoughts are who we are. And I want to change that relationship, because when you change that relationship, then you can deal more powerfully with your thoughts. So I want you to consider that you are that you are not a tool. Now, when I was growing up, if we wanted to insult somebody, we would say, "You're such a tool," meaning you're stupid or daft or didn't think something through, or you're dull or something like that. But you are not a tool, and your mind is a tool. Your mind is a tool, one that you were born with, one that you're intimately tied to, but it's a tool nonetheless. Now, would you tolerate tools that didn't do the job that they were meant to do? In other words, if you had a car that wouldn't start when you wanted it to start and would just randomly take you places that you didn't want to go, how often would you continue to use that car? Not very often. If you had a computer that, or a word processing program on your computer that instead of making the corrections you wanted it to make, every time you opened up the word processor, it would put out all the different errors that you ever typed into any document, and it would put it out in a long list of things right in front of you, and regardless of how many times you deleted it, it would always come back up whenever you opened that program. You would get rid of the program and use something else. If you had a DVR at home, and instead of recording your favorite shows and instead of recording the sporting events that you wanted, it always recorded the things that you wanted to forget, the things that you didn't like, the shows you didn't like, and it kept playing them for you over and over and over again. These tools, you would never tolerate tools that didn't do the job that they were meant to do, and yet you tolerate thinking in your mind that is not helpful to you. Thoughts in your mind are tools. They are meant to be helpful to you. They are meant to help you live a happy, healthy, peaceful, and fulfilling life. And if they are getting in the way of that, that means the tools need to be repaired or gotten rid of. The thoughts need to be repaired or gotten rid of. You are more than your thoughts. You are not a tool. Your mind is a tool. The thoughts it generates are a tool. And if they take you away from a life that is healthy, happy, peaceful, or fulfilling, then they aren't doing their job. And then you need to go to work on them so that you can sharpen them up so that they can do the job that they're meant to do. I'd love to hear your comments on this. I hope you're all doing well. Yours in peace, love, and light. Namaste.